Episode 10 of the podcast. This week we got Scaffed, aka or Gork, aka Greg, aka Oth, aka Big Fat Fucking Retard.
Whoa!
Oh, aggressive.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I mean, I can't.
So, yo, what do you do? Tell everybody what you do.
I play a lot of RuneScape, talk a lot of shit, and stream a lot of hours.
That's that's the fucking dream right there. And you're doing that full time right now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You're
I mean, not
attempting to,
because
anyway.
it's like sustainable, just because I've got the time, so I have the time to put the hours in. So there's nothing else that I've got better to do. You know what I mean? With the time.
Are you living in like a content creator host kind of deal right now?
No, I'm living in my dad's flat that he rents out to my sister. I've just sort of yoinked the.
Wait, that's the whitest shit I've ever heard. Your
There's
dad
a
has
white
an apartment your dad has an apartment that he's just
Yeah,
like,
so he got another house. So he's got two houses, and then my sister was coming up from because she lived in England with her boyfriend for a while. So, you know, and then after that, so she moved in here, and I was like,
2 homes. All right, I respect it.
yeah, man.
I fucking respect it.
He's a big guy, man. 2 homes, you know, motorbikes hanging out his ass. You know, it's just what he does.
Why are motorbikes hanging out of his ass?
Because he's a biker, and he loves.
Okay, all right, sounds good. Makes sense.
No objections. No objections.
Yeah. I guess we'll start this off. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle.
Oh boy.
I mean, I didn't really listen to him much. I wasn't really too caught up on the whole Nipsey Hussle shit. But all I know about him is that he was like sort of like J. Cole in the way he carried himself. Where it was more about positivity and shit like that instead of just bullshitting.
Kind of gave me more Jay-Z vibes. Kind of black empowerment, blah back your block, employ, felons give them second chances. I will say this shit, it felt different. Like XX died a few years ago. Chinks died. It's sad, especially people you listen to, you're fans of. But this shit just felt different. I heard a lot of people compare it to like when Tupac and Biggie died.
Yeah. I mean, I was too young for that.
I was I was a baby, so I didn't really feel the impact. But this shit just It
felt weird. It felt weird for sure.
Humanity fucked up on this one.
Yeah, I mean, so what I'm seeing is that the guy had like a history of mental health issues.
He was an informant. I think his like nickname in the streets was like young shit, a little shit. Something. He's just. I don't know.
I'm gonna know who it is.
Like a shit. What?
So I've got no idea who it is. He's talking about. Was it a rapper? Yeah.
Yeah. Nipsey Hussle. He was like, I don't know.
Names do nothing for me.
Yeah.
West Coast rapper. More known. Well, he was Grammy nominated his last album last year, so he was starting to hit his peak. But a lot of positivity spreading the hood. It's fucked up when like the police chief in LA is like broken up about him getting shot. It's just
The fact that like a white police chief was like broken up about a black rapper being shot, it kind of says something.
It's I don't know, man. It's just one of the things where like when you have a lot of money, I understand like staying in the hood, you want to kind of give back to the community, but
you want to better it.
Just in the streets, especially in Slauson, no security. It's just it's gonna take a long time to get over that one, but fuck you gonna do.
So I'm gonna move past that just because this is an uplifting podcast. We're happy people. Gork, you're muted. I'm not sure if you know.
Oh, I've got it. Thank you.
All right. So yeah, another thing that I noticed that you watch a lot of, like that would probably be like your mainstay besides RuneScape, like of shit that you care about. You watch
Okay.
F1 racing.
Oh yeah, F1. Damn right. Oh yes. F1's dope, dude.
So is that
Brilliant.
the same shit as like NASCAR? Just
That's
like with
disrespectful.
more...
That's so disrespectful.
Whoa, how?
No, it's not the same. It's too. I don't know. I mean, I don't know anything about NASCAR, man. I don't know. I don't know.
It's
Is
I
it a
don't know.
circle
I don't think
track?
there's.
Is F1
I
a
mean,
circle track?
no,
No. It's
no.
worldwide. So there's tracks in different countries, and they travel around. The race usually happens normally every like 2 weeks, but it's different. Every race is in a different country, and so it's one. I mean, there's loads of tracks. I think this season there's. I don't know how many races. The first race was Australia, then there's Bahrain, and then this next weekend is China. So no, and then there's like Spain, there's UK, there's Italy, Canada, USA've got one as well. Um, Russia, Japan, no, worldwide. One race on one of those tracks per year.
Yeah,
So it like changes all the
Josh
time.
said 21.
21, yeah. I mean, there's more tracks in the world, and like people cut, like countries go into the calendar, and then some countries get taken off of it. And you've also got because I think next year even like Vietnam's gonna be on the racing calendar, so they're building a city track. Some of it's like an actual racetrack, but some of it's like a street circuit type thing. So they like Singapore, they for example, they actually like have to like shut the city like because it's on the roads. You know, it's not like a compared to say you go to like Belgium, it's an actual racetrack, you know, so it's obviously kind of isolated. So it just depends. No, but I would say it's not like NASCAR. No, I don't know anything about NASCAR, but I think there's a lot of differences. Yeah, I would
Yeah,
say I would agree with Brownie. It's a lot more complex, I think, and there's a lot more behind the scenes with F1 than maybe NASCAR
I
because
think
it's so big.
there's another thing that's like somewhat comparable to it, but I just can't think of it right now. But I know NASCAR is like the fucking like the stock kind of looking cars, and they're just
Yeah,
like, and F1 is like they're definitely like race cars and shit.
yeah. F1s are more like planes than cars, just with
there's-
how they work and crazy. They're insane.
So do you have like a favorite racer, or like do you cheer for like? Because I know in
Uh,
NASCAR they kind of like team up a little bit, like
yeah,
somewhat like they have like camps that they come from and shit like that.
right. No, I don't have a. Not an individual racer. No, there's a lot of people. A lot of the young. I mean, I'm fairly new to it compared to others. I've only been watching it for a few years. Like, maybe Bro's been watching it for like the last 15 years or something, as well. So, but I'm fairly new to the whole thing. But there's not a single driver. No, it's not. I don't support anyone. I mean, there is some drivers that I want to see do well compared to others. Yeah, but there's not an individual.
Okay.
But like football, you know, when you have like one team, and if you support like a different team, they hate you and all that shit. You know, no.
Okay. Like this is one thing that I just don't see the like I don't get it. Like I'm just confused on how it's enjoyable.
That's I get that. I know what you mean.
I really don't understand it at all.
It's
I just
way
see
better
you
than
guys
fucking
talking about it
NASCAR.
sometimes.
It's way fucking better than NASCAR.
It's hard to explain. Like, it's not because I mean, the only thing if someone says, so what do you like about it? The only thing I can say realistically is just watch a few races. You're either going to get it or you're not. I can't tell you what to look at. It's just fascinating. It's like, what was it? Me and Josh know that called it earlier. It's like a traveling circus, but on like extra steroids because it's like a whole thing that just shifts from country to country. This big, massive, billions of dollars involved. It's just huge, and it's like a technology standpoint as well. It's like there's nothing that comes close to it. That's why it's fascinating. And then you get to the race itself, and then the race is over, and then you wait till the next one, and you wait till. But there's just a lot of other things that are fairly fascinating about it that are outside of the race. Just a lot going on all the time.
I what else are you interested in? I mean, you brought up football, soccer. Like, is that something you follow at all?
I used to younger, but no, not really nowadays. I mean, I'll watch the occasional, like I'll watch the bigger tournaments, the World Cups, the Euros, Championships. I might catch, things like, or like if there's a country game playing, Scotland, or I'll catch them, but I don't watch any.
That's what you
team
are,
stuff.
right? You're Scottish.
Yeah. So what do you think? Yeah.
I don't know. You all sound the same. Well, not the same, but like I just can't distinguish the
Wait,
difference
so
is.
you can't tell the difference between like an Irish person, a Scottish person, or an English person?
Unless the Scottish person talks like the memes, no.
I mean, fair enough, but I would say there's a big difference. But I suppose that's
Okay.
everyone's ears are different now.
I could tell that there's a difference. I just don't know which is which.
Okay. Well, Canadians, more like Americans.
Eh.
I'm not sure what you're saying.
I don't know that.
I mean, like, yeah, Jonesy just said Canadians and Americans sound the same to me. You think me and
Yeah,
Shaq sound the same?
I think certain parts of America obviously sound completely different to everything else, but I would say there's more. I would say a Canadian to an American is more similar to like a Scottish or an English or an Irish to an English. But I suppose it depends on where you're from in the world, I suppose. But like like parts of America, like someone from Texas, you can tell they're American compared to someone
Yeah.
elsewhere in America or something. You know what I mean? Yeah, you get that in places.
How do you mix Aussie with? Oh, Aussie and UK, I don't. It's just like the Great Britain area that I like. I fuck up.
I could tell the English away from everybody else. Get Scottish and Irish, that gets a little iffy for me.
See, I can get that. That makes a little sense because like I can get that. But yeah, English should be pretty obvious to what English is, and then everything else should kind of be like, well, wait till you hear someone that's got a really strong, like Welsh accent speak. It's you just don't know what they're saying. Unreal.
All right, so let me hear some like casual racism. But like in between like the European countries, because I know like a lot of people shit on like Wales or like for example, like or like Scottish people really fucking hate Irish people or like something like that.
No, it's
Or
mainly English. Everyone hates the English. Like
everyone hates
it's always
English.
been sort of yeah. It's mainly like Kyle, for example. He's English. Everyone just like whether you're from Ireland, Wales, Scotland doesn't matter. Everyone hates England. It's just how it's kind of always been portrayed. And then yeah, Josh. Yeah, see Josh. Yeah, it's English. It's everyone against the English. Even everyone in the EU hates England. The French hate the English. They hate everyone. Like everyone hates English.
Is there
You go abroad, right? And they're like, "Oh, you're English." You're like, "No, I'm Scottish." They're like, "Oh, yes." But if you say you're English, they fucking don't want anything to do with you, man.
Huh. Well, that is something.
You seem mind blown. You seem flustered by that.
Yeah, because like I'm trying to think of like something similar to us here. I guess like the closest thing would be is that like people from Florida are fucking wild.
Yeah.
They're just another breed. We don't really hate for
Like
it.
I think the water's different down there. They're a bit
second. They're definitely second class humans.
I mean, yeah, they're just a fucking wild ass fucking breed down there.
Like those people, I don't know. Like they might not. They shouldn't be able to vote.
They're just. I mean,
We have the same thing with Quebec here. A lot of people from Quebec just actually they don't even consider themselves a part of Canada.
Yeah.
They're like, nah, we're from Quebec, not Canada. All right. I don't understand what's so bad about Canada, why you have to separate yourself, but fuck it, you do you.
the French, man.
Yeah.
So, fuck, there was something else I was gonna bring up, but I completely lost my train of thought. Fuck me, I guess. You got anything, Shaq? While I face out and have a fucking aneurysm?
Not really. I got no time. How's things going with the whole cult thing, the whole cult situation?
Oh, is this Penelope's parents? Is it?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I remember you said something about
Penelope,
that. Yeah.
Penelope is Meg.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why I call her Penelope. I can't remember how that started, but yeah. Penelope.
Yeah. Okay. So, what had happened was, Meg told her parents that she was moving in, and her parents were like, "Nah," because like they're typical Asian parents, where it's like, you listen to me and like you do what I say. and you go to school, you become a nurse.
Mm.
I don't know if you really know that culture too much, but like that's definitely a thing where it's just like they're super tight and you respect your parents like fucking crazy. But anyway, they're like, "No, you're not going." And then one of the craziest things they said was that we need to get married before we live together.
Oof.
And I told them, you like I didn't tell them, but like I said, pretty much like you could suck my dick. Like I'm not marrying somebody that I've never lived with before. That's pretty much like one of the main reasons why fucking divorce is at like a 50% rate. Like the fact that you would even consider moving in with somebody or marrying somebody before you've tested living with them is completely fucking absurd.
Yeah.
Like she might live here for like 2 weeks and I want to fucking kill her, or vice versa. So, and then like her sister came in because her sister was like having a conversation with her dad, and her dad came up and brought it up, and it was like, "Oh yeah, like I'm still not entirely sure he's not in a cult." Like, and then said that he was gonna get a restraining order against me, and it's like, yo, like that shit is fucking wild. So now the joke is that I'm a cult.
What kind of cult? They're not specified, or?
No, I mean, I'm assuming like some kind of like sex cult where we steal women and fuck them.
I think more like woods people.
Damn.
Like what do you mean?
Do some weird ass rituals in the woods with like a deer skull on your head as a hat.
I mean,
Like an
yeah,
elf tribe
like, that's
kind of
not.
thing.
I mean, we do that, but like that's not really cultish, is it?
I mean,
That's a typical fucking Sunday for me, huh?
It's fun. Like, yeah, you can't knock it until you try it.
Yeah.
But no, I think like they think that like she's just gonna move in and get fucking spit roasted by me and my dad.
I mean, that can't. I mean,
again, not completely out of the question.
Damn, Papa Frost like that?
Yeah.
Damn.
And I mean, Meg actually wants to fuck my dad too a little bit.
Can I move in?
Yo, fuck, we got an open room, man.
Yeah.
Also,
I mean, as long as your dad's kind of hot, it doesn't have to be hot, but like.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's got most of his teeth. I can't even say he's got some. He's got some of his teeth.
Your dad's missing teeth?
Yeah.
Better than
I mean,
nothing.
he's like almost 50.
Does that mean anything?
I mean, he's older. His teeth have been through some shit.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah. Like,
I'm gonna chalk that up to a Canadian thing.
Oh no, it's a my dad doesn't take care of his mouth thing.
Aren't you the same thing? Like, you don't give a fuck about?
Yeah. And he smokes cigarettes. Like he's been smoking like a pack a day for like his life. So that definitely has like a thing on it.
I'd do enough damage that.
But yeah. Anyway. Also, we have some update on my crazy ass mother.
Oh, that's always fun.
Yeah, this is one of Shaq's favorite things about my family is how fucking crazy my mother is. So like, I guess I'll just do like a little bit of a catch up. My brother's a crackhead. He likes to smoke crack. My mom has always been like kind of like there for him, even though like he does crazy shit and he like tries to kill us in our sleep occasionally, like or has before. And shit like that, and like robbed her with a knife.
Jeez,
Yeah, so like I've had a colorful growing up experience. But yeah, so lately, like we found out that my mom was getting a lot more money than she was confessing to.
Right.
Money from what?
Well, she was going to school and she was getting like some kind of grant where they were paying her to go back to school. It was like a thing where it's like, hey, if it's a second career thing, we'll pay you to go to school.
Okay.
And she was telling my dad that she was getting like half of what she really was.
I mean, smart lady.
Yo, fuck that lady.
Guy keep something in the tuck just in case.
Yeah. I mean, I understand that if we're actually like full out paying the bills, but like we're behind. We were like a year behind on our taxes, and also we're now learning that my dad has enough money to completely pay the bills in the house and not worry about anything and still have a shitload of extra money. But when my mom was living here, my dad wasn't making enough to pay the bills because she was in charge of paying the bills. So she was like pocketing like $800 from my dad's paycheck without my dad even knowing. Yeah, so like that shit was going down. That was horrible. And then just lately, my mom texted me on Wednesday and she's like, "Hey, like I'm coming to see you tomorrow." And I was like, "Nah, I got plans." Because I actually did. I was supposed to go to dinner with like a couple of friends because it was half price appetizers.
Oh.
Okay.
So like, we were like, "Yo, fuck it, let's go." Like, I want some food, because I got to feed the large stomach that I have.
No, I know that feeling too well.
Oh, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we all enjoy our food on this on the panel right now. But yeah, so and I was like, "Nah, I got plans," and she's like, "Yeah, whatever. Like, as soon as I want to come see you, you have plans." I'm like, "All right, relax a little bit, psycho. Like, I just got plans." And then one thing led to the other, and near the end of it, she called me, or she's like, she was talking about my dad, and she's like, child molester and child molester genetics. And then she's like, "Yeah, you got him in you too. That's why you were dating a 16-year-old." And I'm like, "Whoa."
Hey, she letting them shots off, huh?
I'm like, "Yo, you are nuts." Which, yes, I was dating a 16-year-old, but that's the age of consent here. So like, we're big coolin'. She's also 19 now, and we're still very happy together.
I mean,
you can't say much either, because wasn't just like 17, and you were like,
that's false. Don't do that. Nope.
Oh, it was just 18?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Are you lying to the people?
I mean, she was in college. She was like in her second semester in college. She was absolutely 18.
So she was 18 and you were like 23?
Oh, don't. 2?
Yeah, see? Yeah. It's a four and like a half year difference or some shit, right?
I think it's like 3 and change.
3 and change, yes. And I'm at 4 and change with Meg. So like,
As long as it's legal.
Yeah, it's legal, and her parents were cool with it.
And, I mean, they were.
Yeah, they were until she wanted to move in. And then it became
until you joined the sex.
She thought
until I joined the sex cult.
They thought that show was a phase that she'd grow out of it.
She's like, "Yo, she is eventually gonna get over this fucking inbred white piece of shit." But nah. I got a little bit of charm. So yeah, like that's the shit that's going on with my mother right now. We're having a good time. I'm recently getting off of antidepressants. I don't know if either of you have had your dabbling with antidepressants at all in your life.
Nah, I avoided them. Even with my issues, I was like, nah, I'm cool.
Yeah, I wish I avoided them. I'm addicted to antidepressants that never even helped me in the first place.
That's a big hickeys.
You ever take anything, Gork?
Nothing. I mean, no, I've been fairly lucky.
Just drink your problems away?
Well, yeah. I used to do that, yeah, but not so much now. But yes.
So I'm recently getting off of them, and the way I describe like the kind of like somewhat withdrawals I'm having is, so like, say you have like, you know, the component cables, red, yellow, white, and shit like that. The way my life feels is like one of them isn't plugged in right now.
It's like all the sound's coming out of one side. One of those things where the colors are like swapped.
Yeah, I feel weird. I feel like jumbled in my brain. I feel like I'm constantly in a dream. Like, you know how like when you're in a dream, like you feel like you don't really have like full control of what's going on. That's how I feel right now, and that's how I've been feeling like coming off of these. So like, this shit is not enjoyable at all. They didn't bring up the side effects of going off of them when telling me about the thing.
Of course not.
They told me the side effects of like going on them and shit like that, but like they never really told me that I would become dependent on them.
They never do.
Which, yeah, this shit has me tight. I wish I would have never fucking taken them. They never really worked. They actually, I feel like they improved my mood a little bit, but they killed any motivation or like any energy I had. Like was just like completely fucking sapped out of me.
True.
So,
yeah, I always avoid them. Cause my mom always judges me like, your grandfather was alcoholic. I'm like, all right. So like, it's in your blood. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna avoid every fucking thing. Obviously, I drink, smoke, but like painkillers, like I fucked up my knee. They tried to give me oxys. I was like, nah, I'm cool. Antidepressants, I'm like, nah, I'm cool.
Yeah.
If it happens, it happens.
I was pretty against it too, but I was kind of at the point where it's like, yo, I need to do something because like
it works for some people.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing too. Like it works for people, so I was like, fuck it, give it a try. And nah. I mean, I'm sure like there's probably another one out there that's a better fit for me. Like that's how people describe it. You really got to find the one that's right for you. And that one wasn't. I'll tell you that for sure.
I mean, true. Well, up the alert. The grandmother almost kicked the bucket. We had a false alarm.
Oh, yo, your grandma almost died?
That was a scare.
I'm pretty sure we haven't spoke about this on the podcast, but tell us about your grandma, yeah. Tell us some stories. Also, just everybody here who like might be like kind of feeling like a little bad because Shaq's like, oh, my grandma is dying. Don't Shaq's waiting for this.
I mean, don't don't do it like. I mean, I'm not wishing for her death, but like, if it happens, I mean, yeah, it happens.
Well, anyway, she died a long time ago, right? Like technically. Like
no.
her as a human died a long time ago. Like she's not the same person she was before.
I wouldn't say she's always been an asshole.
Oh, okay, so.
Now she started living with us. When was it? I want to say my senior year in high school, 2011-ish. Obviously, this old age. She has dementia, I think that's what it is. But it's just been a fucking nightmare. I remember coming home from prom. Like there was an ambulance. Like my sister was like, "Oh, she just tried to jump out the second story window." Yeah, that she shits all over the place. She was telling people that I tried to kill her because like she was listening to me play Call of Duty, and she assumed me calling out in Call of Duty was me threatening to kill her. So we had that. So it's just been a fucking.
Some of that rage, yeah.
She's just a wonderful person to be around.
Like she just needs to go.
She's holding on. I think she's trying to do it out of spite, to be honest with you. I feel like she's just torturing me is what's keeping her on the planet. But nah,
I mean, I know that's what's keeping me on the planet personally.
But nah, I think Monday, I want to say, my mom, like, she was breathing weird. So my mom brought her to the ER. And that was a fucking hassle because my house is so fucking cramped because my mom's a fucking pack rat. So, like, they couldn't get the stretcher upstairs to bring her out. So they had to.
Oh, does your grandma not walk around and shit anymore?
Nah, she's like, nah.
Oh.
So they had to, like. What's that Jewish shit where, like, they get married and they have, like, they hoist them on a chair? You know that shit? Like, they're on, like, Jewish weddings?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know.
They kind of had to do that shit to, like, get her out the house. They had her on a chair and, like, it was, like, 6 motherfuckers that had to, like. But,
bro, that would be something to see.
But they just think it's a cold. But so she's still fucking here.
Yo, but a cold can fuck you up.
I know.
Especially if you're bedridden and you get a cold. Like, that could be it.
Yes, just.
What you're saying is you're going to have an extra room coming up?
Never. We're condemning that room. That room's. We're just locking it up. yellow taping it. That shit is fucking
Burn it
diseased.
down.
That shit is diseased.
So what you're saying is there's an open room if I wanted to move in.
If you want to take that room, bro,
Free of charge?
I'll pay you to take that room. That room is...
I think what the move is we got to find a rich daddy like Gork, and
I tried,
find
bro. I tried the whole fucking cougar thing. That shit's just too weird for me. I really put my all into doing that shit. Trying to be like a baby cub. What they call it? I think they call it baby cub.
Yeah.
And it's just, I couldn't do it. I bitched out. Like I
Gork,
downloaded like the apps and all that, and it's just not for me.
You ever think of being a sugar baby, Gork?
A sugar baby?
Yeah.
I mean,
would you do it? Would you fuck some old lady?
I mean, depends how old, depends how nice. It depends on how rich they are.
You fucking old man.
Oh yeah, if you had a lot of money, yeah, man. I'd do that.
Yeah, me too.
As long as it buys me the Jimmies, Jimmies and juice, baby.
I think we had this discussion, like, what's your price?
Yeah. My price is like 10 grand. I'll fuck a dude for 10 grand. Yo, find me a place where you can make 10 grand an hour. Nowhere. I'll fuck that old man into oblivion.
I just work overtime.
You're not making 10 grand.
In a year? If I took all the overtime available, I could
In an hour?
Not an hour, no. Not like for a
That's
year.
what I'm saying. Yeah, fucking, defile that old man's asshole for 10 grand and you're big chilling. You don't got to work no overtime.
But like, that doesn't... I mean, 10 grand ain't life-changing.
I mean...
10 grand's 10 grand, yeah.
Yeah, but like 10 grand, like maybe 100 times, that's life changing.
I tell you, bro, it has to be such a fucking high price. I tell you, that Jamaican.
That's because you don't want to dishonor your family.
Dishonor? That wasn't the word.
You don't want your dad to fucking beat the fuck out of you.
That's it. That's mainly. I still don't want to be murdered. Like, I'm cool. That's it.
Yo, my dad would be there, like, watching me jerk the old man off, and he'd be like, "Get that money, sis." He's fucking down.
I feel like there would be a price where my dad would probably, like, look the other way. But, like, I don't know what that price would be.
Are you wearing your girlfriend's shirt?
Nah, her dad, they have, like, white people shit. Like, a family reunion every year. So, like, it's just a ritual where, like, her dad just gives me a shirt. So.
Oh, you're part of the family now, yeah?
I'm part of the family.
Are you the only black dude at that family reunion?
No. There's actually a few half black kids.
So she's not the only one with jungle fever? Is that
like,
racist?
There's no, like, I don't want to necessarily. Yeah, it is a little bit. Yeah, it is. It is racist.
Oh, my bad.
It is. But, there's black kids, like young kids. So there was, I don't know. I think it was like in a fucked up relationship. So like her family's taking care of the kids. There's just black people in their family somehow.
Oh, okay. I got some black people in my family too. This one of my cousins went and fucked this like African dude, like straight from Africa. And now there's like little fucking half breeds running around at like my little family gatherings.
I mean, my great granddad was full Irish, so I mean, I got some Miami.
Yo, I can put some weight in you.
I'm cool.
Oh,
I'm cool.
All right.
Is that a promise? I want to watch.
Yeah, I mean, yo, this would be one of the heaviest, most disgusting male threesomes in the world.
It would be pretty sweet. Damn, that'd be sticky as well. Humid.
I mean, I know I'm pretty into it.
Ooh.
I'm getting fucking a little riled up right now just thinking about it.
You look a little riled up.
Oh,
Yeah.
I am.
You look sick, to be honest with you.
I look sick?
A little bit. Around the eyes.
Hey.
I don't know, you need some sleep or something.
Oh, yeah. I took a nap every Friday.
So that makes you look tired in the eyes?
No, but it looks like I just woke up. But yeah, Yo, I'm noticing that I'm kind of looking like a little bit like Zabit Magomed Sharipov right now, like just with like the long ass beard and like the hair and shit.
You kind of got like a schoolboy thing going with like the top. A little bit.
Who?
A little schoolboy thing. A little white schoolboy. Like a
Oh,
little preps kid.
is it better if I like do this or some shit?
Nah. Not what you're saying on.
No.
Nah, not
Yeah,
doing that for him.
we'll go back. Any brothers want to help out in the water factory? The fuck are you talking about, Bomber Kid?
Yeah, man, that's a busy line of business, man. It's a busy line of business, mate.
I don't know what the fuck a water factory is.
Yeah, and I feel a little disrespected that he used the word brothers.
Ooh,
I can't tell if he's like trying to like.
No. Brothers in Twitch chat is more like the cake owner, you know, brothers.
You know what? I'm gonna call Bomber Kid racist though. He's really trying to recruit some black men to help him out in the water factory.
I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck a water factory is.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like is it like is a water factory like bottled water where they like make bottled water,
or is it like water purification?
There's many things a water factory can do, you know. Many things.
One of the things I wanted to bring up was: is there anything that you guys would like want to improve yourself on?
So you kind of be motivational.
No, this is just like because when I drive home and shit and drive to work, I have nothing to do but think.
Anything I want to be more motivational on?
What? You're the one who said motivational. Yeah, you're the one who said motivational.
You said something I want to improve myself on?
Yeah, is there something that like you'd like to improve?
Be less lazy, I guess.
Yeah, mine is definitely have more discipline. Be more of a disciplined human. Because like you could look at any fat dude and you could just tell like that motherfucker's got no discipline. So like myself included into that.
Is what you think about on your Friday drives home?
Yeah, like I'm pretty much all my drives home. I listen to a lot of fucking Joe Rogan, and I think that's fucking with me a little bit.
If you do too much, I felt that way myself. I'm like, I'm thinking about shit a little too.
Yeah, why am I thinking so fucking hard?
Overthinking shit. Cold shock proteins. Heat shock proteins. The fuck does that have to do with anything in my life?
I'm thinking of doing fucking LSD, yo.
That's how they get you.
Like I'm thinking about doing LSD and hopping in a flotation device tank.
A deprivation tank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A sensory deprivation, yeah.
I'm cool. I mean,
that's what happens when you listen to Joe Rogan, you get a little bit wild.
No, I've not listened to much of them at all.
Yeah, that's one thing. Like, if you ever like find yourself like bored with nothing to like listen to and you want like some background noise, Joe Rogan's the move. I think that dude's got the best podcast out right now.
I don't. I mean,
I've seen like snippets and watched bits or like condensed, versions of certain topics, and it does seem obviously very well kind of done.
I keep seeing this meme that it's like,
they don't just get high as hell as well.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen this meme. The guy where he's like, "There's only two genders" or whatever. Changed my mind.
Uh-huh.
And it's like there's one that's just like Joe Rogan is just Oprah for men. Changed my mind. And like I can't. He's right. That's exactly what it is. Joe Rogan is 100% Oprah for men.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Joe Rogan makes me feel stuff, yo. That I really like. Do you watch any combat sports, Shaq? Not Shaq. Gork?
I mean, not really. I'll catch the occasional boxing or MMA every now and then. Mainly boxing, but not really. No, not like on any serious sort of frequent basis.
Yeah, because he's like super into that. So like that's one of the reasons I watch too, is because he's into that and I'm into that. And like,
well, he's involved with the UFC, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've been like on a hiatus with Joe Rogan. when there's so much, it's so available. It's just like there's just like what episode he's on, like 600? He's in the 600s now.
No, he's in like the 1300s.
1300s. Yeah, it's just there's like 3 episodes a week and shit.
Not you.
Oh,
Gork.
Yeah.
Oh, have I had it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's like 3 episodes a week. It's like I'm cool. I also see like a name that like all right, I'll listen to that one. I'm not.
Yeah, well, you can't listen to podcasts at work, so that's probably one of the like big things.
I mean, I drive to work. During breaks.
I have 8 hours of work. Like I'm listening to some Joe Rogan. Like I need some Joe Rogan. So
yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. So like, what did you say, Shaq? You wanted to be. I don't know. What did you want to improve on? You wanted to do more something?
I don't even.
You already forgot.
I
You
don't
wanted
even
to improve
remember. Lazy? Was that what? Did I say lazy?
Yeah. You said you wanted to be less lazy.
Yeah.
You gonna do anything about it, or are you just gonna say that you do it? Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna like base up this conversation like, okay, I'm something I already know. Like, I want to play basketball, but like getting up and going to the gym, that's just fucking work. So fucking
yeah.
So it's in the back of my mind that work on it a little bit, but it's just if it happens, it happens.
What about you, Gork?
Yeah, I would say lazy, and you're right about having. What was it you said earlier? I forgot. Discipline, that's the word. Because I can be bad for that. But, yeah, and just having a desire to want to do... Because even though I just sit and, do the streams and talk shit and, do the occasional...
I mean, you put in, like, 8-hour days, like, pretty consistently, though, right?
Yeah, it's between 6 and 8. But, like, I can do that part. But I don't have any... Like, I'm never waking up thinking, okay, like, today, this is what I'm going to do it better. I just wake up... whenever, and drag my ass out of bed and then start and then, what I mean, the kind of like you're cruising by, you're just sailing through it.
Yeah, that's
I'm never like,
I want to be more,
like I'm never like driven.
Yeah.
For anything. I'm a very uninspired person, always have been.
I mean, what did you do before you started streaming full time? You worked at a bank or some shit?
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, I've done that while I was still streaming, but yeah, for that. But my last job was in a bank for 5 years. Well, in fact, pretty much exactly 5 years. Yeah, November to November. So, and then when I finished that, I was like, well, got nothing else to do with my time because I was just trying to stream more. At least add a few extra hours onto it.
Did you get some money away while you were like?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Did you go to school for that?
No, just entry. It's not really. It wasn't anything sort of. It wasn't like IT or that. Well, I mean, not like really.
Like, did you go to college or did you just go to?
Oh no, I finished
high school.
Yeah, when I finished high school, I just started working. Because when I was growing up, there wasn't like loads of like we were never so well. We were kind of I don't know. It's a weird one, my one, because I wouldn't say I was well off, but I kind of half was. Because my mum's side never had much money, and that's who I lived with primarily for the most part. My dad's really well off, but we were never spoiled, so we would never see like he wouldn't just be like, oh, yeah, let's go and drop £500 on a phone. It wasn't like that, even regardless of how well off he was. So we got by like absolutely fine. In most cases, it was. But yeah, when I finished school. And then started working, I was just like, because when you're young, you just want money so you can blow it on shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
alcohol and all that, and just and then from job to job, you're like, well, I've got this, picked up this and that, get into a better job, and then from there you get into a better job, and then you're making a decent amount.
Yeah, see, I didn't have that path
to get by.
I dropped out in high school. And I'm like 3 credits away from graduating now. But yeah, I dropped out of high school because of shit with my brother. My brother put a knife to my mom's throat, and then like I was like, yeah, I'm not going back to school until the cops, until he's in jail. And then little did I know, my mom dropped the charges, said that she was lying. So like I was sitting there like waiting for him to get arrested, and he never got arrested because my mom just like said it didn't happen. So like I stopped going to school for that, and then I was probably like a year behind. Then I was in classes with like a bunch of younger kids, and like I couldn't stay in there anymore, so I dropped out fully. Did a couple like minimum wage jobs, shit like that. I never really got into like a successful part of working. Which I'm sort of getting it. I'm sort of getting there now. Like I'm still at minimum wage, but it's a full-time job with benefits. And there is opportunity to move up. So like that's what I'm doing now. I'm just trying to move up, finish school, and then
you can do a lot. I don't know what's like in America, but over here you can do a lot. If you can get into places, then cause I know people that have started, especially things like banking or any sort of like big company. You can get in to any level, or like even companies like retail. Like I know people that are friends with it, or friends with my big brother who kind of started retail, 20 years ago. When they're like 17, 16.
Yeah.
And then now there's one guy that's like regional for like a store, in sort of Edinburgh.
Manager for a paper company?
No. Like for like a supermarket type thing, like Walmart. Okay. So I mean, it's gotta be a stressful and shit job at times. You got to deal with a lot of stupid nonsense that you do in retail, but you still move up and make a fair bit of, you can make a fair bit of money through that. So a lot of people do. I don't know, like I don't know in America, but over here a lot of people just work up. I mean, you can go to college and all that, but a lot of people that I've seen in higher
I feel like
positions.
We don't really have those opportunities here of like working up.
They're there. Yeah. It's just that we're just so ingrained in that concept of like you have to go to high school, finish high school, go to college.
Because college is like a big thing in America, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's
compared to here.
So you grow up thinking that's what you have to do. I graduated high school, went to a private high school, and I tried the college thing more so because like my parents. But I went to community college because my sister, when she did a big university, she's still paying off one semester. I'm like, do I want to pay off like $20,000 for 1 year of college?
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it. So I went to community college, been fucking around with that. That didn't really work out. So I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna work. So I'm going to school to actually just work for the rest of my life. So why not just work for the rest of my life now?
Yeah.
So like I did, like Gork said, I started one job, got the training, got the skills from there, flipped that to a better job, retail, went to Best Buy, flipped that, now I'm in the financial industry. So it's just, so you can move up if it's there. If you have, a lot of people just kind of like get the shitty job and just kind of, they don't put the effort in.
A couple of years of shittiness, usually.
A lot of people don't put the effort in.
If you put the effort
in, they don't want to study or go higher, and they don't want to work in shitty jobs for a couple of years. It's like, come on. At the end of the day, it's not a long period of time in the grand scheme of things.
Banking seems like a dope job, though. I don't know why. Like, if I go to a bank and I see the people working there, I'm like, yo, that seems like not a horrible job. But
no, well, it depends on where you are, but for the most part, unless it's like the only side that really sucks is when you're actually like in the actual like bank and you're dealing with people. That will suck. But anything else, like like more behind the scenes, because they cover. There's so many things to banks, so there's like jobs for everything. So there's a lot more behind the scenes. I think people realize that it isn't just you're in the bank itself and people are coming in, just daily stuff. That would be horrible. But yeah, it's crazy how big it is. It depends on the bank.
I mean, I pretty much just smash my face up against a keyboard for 8 hours a day. Like that's my job. Like it's literally that simple.
I was thinking about working at a bank after I did Six Flags, but I was like, I'm so sick of that counting money at Six Flags shit. That was the fucking worst. Like,
you counting money?
Yeah, I literally that was my money. I worked in cash control at Six Flags, so essentially all the money that we earned for the day in the park came into my office. There was like 12 of us, and we just had to like essentially count all the money and sort it.
Isn't there such thing as like money counters?
Yeah, we use money counters.
Oh, okay.
we use money counters. We had the big machine. You put the bills in, but you could put like a stack that big in at a time. So it takes a while. So going to like $2 million in one day is just.
You ever think about taking any or like trying to take any?
It's such a the thought always crosses your mind, but it's just not like the risk to me wasn't worth it.
Yeah,
because there's so many cameras
I
everywhere. They're watching you, and if you get caught, like that just fucks up everything. Nobody's gonna hire you if like, oh, you try to steal money. Oh, you one of those.
Yeah. Fuck you all playing lately?
Fighting games.
Nothing really changed. A little bit of Division 2.
I haven't played Division.
Yeah, man, Division 2's dope, man. Division 2's dope.
I haven't
really
played
good.
in a while. The patch came out today. There'll be some new content. So I'm gonna play that shit later today.
Yo, Borderlands 3 got announced. Like the date.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
Fucking September, baby. That shit's got me excited as fuck.
I didn't play much of the first one, but I might see if I can grab the
game.
the HD one. Yeah, they've redone it. Because I played the second one a lot, but I didn't really play the first one. So
yeah, they're both good. I really enjoyed both of them.
Yeah, they are really good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it.
I want to play the Game of the Year edition over again, and I want to play through Borderlands. We started playing through Borderlands 2 a little bit, and then, we both got busy with our own shit. I've been playing, don't clown me. You guys know what Pogo.com is?
What? Y'all been grinding that shit, like, on the unnatural level. I want to understand why.
I don't know, like, just bingo. Like, playing bingo gets me hype.
Bingo.
Yeah, check out Pogo.com.
I'm cool.
And just, like, look through what it is.
I'm cool.
It's just, like, a bunch of, like, card games and, like, slots for, like, fake money, for, like, tokens is what they're called.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I used to play that shit when I was, like, in 8th grade when I had no choice other than to play, like, free internet games. Like,
bro, Pogo's so good. And they come out with badges every week. I get to grind for badges.
But what do the badges give you other than just badges for their website?
Nothing. But bro, you just you get to play some bingo, you get to play some mahjong.
I could do that on my phone. I play mahjong at work because I have nothing else to do. So for me to come home and I'm a willingly, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I really don't know what it is. I don't know why the fuck I'm doing it, but I'm really enjoying it.
The antidepressants, that's what the fuck. That's your brain fucked up. Or you try to get closer to Meg's Asian heritage. That's what you're trying to do.
It's really not even mahjong. I just played that for a badge.
That's so fucking nuts.
Play some solitaire. When I say it out loud, I realize how fucking nuts it is.
That's fucking nuts. I literally play solitaire on my Apple Watch at work because, what the fuck else am I gonna do? But
that seems crazy to play solitaire on a watch.
I mean,
it's really small and
it would be better playing on a computer, but I'm at work, so you gotta do what the fuck you gotta do.
Also, my RuneScape account. De-Iron Man's in 2 days. So
What?
I'm gonna get back on that grind.
Yeah, de-ironing? Nah.
Here's the thing.
No.
I don't have the time nor dedication to commit
Hey, I
to
don't have time. I used to play 3 hours, a day, and it's not hard.
Gork
You just
already
gotta be
de-ironed.
smart with what you do.
De-ironed.
I would never de-iron this account after everything I've done on
okay,
it.
so check. You know what RuneScape is? RuneScape Basic.
Yeah, no, RuneScape is it.
Basic?
You can you can trade with other players and shit like that.
Yeah.
Iron Man, you can't trade with other players. So everything in the game that you want, you have to get yourself.
Okay.
Then there's Hardcore Iron Man, which it's the same as Iron Man, but if you die, you just turn into a normal Iron Man. Then there's Ultimate Iron Man, which is for fucking people that want to kill themselves and have nothing better to do with their life. Those people are savages. Ultimate Iron Men are fucking savages.
I mean,
Do you know what a bank is? Do you know what a bank is in RuneScape?
I mean, I think I know the concept of it from when I played.
Ultimate Iron Man, they don't have one. They literally only have their inventory. They
Huh.
can't use a bank. So if they need like an inventory spot, they got to drop something that they have.
Huh.
That is for fucking sociopath.
Yeah, it's a bit crazy. I mean, it's impressive, but
It's impressive.
I
You're
don't.
a
I don't think I
fucking
could do
crazy
it.
person.
Yeah, I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could. Don't think I have it in me.
But yeah, so I'm getting back on the RuneScape run. I really didn't want to play my main anymore because like it just.
I'm
If
disappointed.
shut up. Let me explain myself.
No.
I didn't want to play my main anymore because it's just like such a random account. Like it's not clean at all. I have this weird thing where I like doing shit in order and I like having to like track everything and shit like that. So like what I'm doing with my Iron Man that I'm de-ironing is I'm just gonna do collection log on it. Like that's all I'm focusing on it is doing the collection log on the main. Which like I get like that it's not as fun on a main, but it's also not as time consuming. Like I'm cool with like grinding for like drops and shit like that. Like I like that part. But the grinding up to get pots so that I can grind up to fucking like go for drops, that shit's crazy to me. That shit's too much. I can't do it. I'm not committed enough to do that.
So. Yeah, well, man. Still disappointed. But
yeah, fuck you. Suck my dick.
Terrible, mate. Terrible. Imagine bailing out on Iron Man mode.
Well, I mean, as soon as I lost the hardcore, I really didn't even want to play it anymore.
I didn't even know you had a hardcore.
Well, it was a hardcore, and then I walked by Varrock, and somebody lured out one of the mages onto the road, and that motherfucker bopped the shit out of me while I was not paying attention.
Died to a dark wizard. Oh my! I would just de-iron the day that happened, to be honest.
Yeah, like I tried playing a little bit, but then like after that, I would die at Wintertot because I didn't care anymore. It was just like a normal Iron Man. I died at Wintertot. Oh, I don't have a games necklace. Guess who's walking the fuck back up there? Me. So let me have a main. Let me buy a games necklace and fucking yeah. So that's how I feel about it.
How's the MLB going?
MLB? I haven't really played too much. I've been playing NHL a little bit in this league that I'm in. My team is on top of the CHL, which like with like 60-ish teams in it. No, probably more. There's probably like 80-ish teams, and my team's up top right now. So we got one more week, and then we're going into playoffs.
Cause I did just bought the show. I downloaded, but I didn't even fucking. You
bought it? Hey.
Yeah,
we might have to play that. We might have to play that sometime.
It's gonna be like UFC.
Bro, we're not playing against each other. We're just gonna play. We're both gonna play Road to the Show at the same time. We're just gonna talk. We're gonna be friends.
Weren't you doing that with the Pele?
Yeah, but I don't like playing games against you because we're at the point where you're either way better than me or I'm way better than you. There is no games like Smash is the closest thing we're at.
What game are you way better than me? What game are you way better than me at?
Call of Duty. I'm 10 times better than you.
You're fucking false. That's a hot lie.
It's not.
Hot lie.
It's not.
It is
it's
a
not.
hot lie. It is a hot lie.
I used to be a demon at COD back in the day.
Are you talking? What are you talking about? Comp, Blackout, both?
Both.
You're fucking out of your mind. Way better. You're fucking out of your mind. You are out of your fucking mind.
You're not gonna tell me I'm better than you at them though.
You're slightly better. You're slightly better. Slightly better.
Okay, no, we got to meet in the middle somewhere because I'm saying I'm way better.
You're not way better. You're not way better.
I'm better.
You are better.
Yeah, okay. I'm good.
If on a scale of 1 to 10, if you're at a 10 right now, I'm at like a 8 or 7.
Yeah. Which I mean, like.
But I wouldn't call that way better. Gas yourself, kid.
I mean, that's beating the fuck out of you in a UFC round. If I'm beating you 10-8, 10-7...
Yeah, I'm just going for a quick piss. Back in a minute.
Why you got a black man?
Yeah, boy.
That face is making me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I wasn't even using like a fight card scale.
Yeah, no, but like, that's what it is, right? Like,
if we're using
right.
a fight card scale, it would be a 10-9. If we're being
a 10-9 and a 10-8 in one.
No, there's no 10-8. Not in Call of Duty. You're not a 10-8. No.
I actually think I am.
No, you're not 10-8.
You're not touching me in Call of Duty.
Because you like the game.
I mean, we both haven't played in probably the same amount of time. We could get on right now and I'd beat the fuck out of you. I mean, here's what I'm saying. Me and Jess beat you and Mag. You trying to tell me that I'm not elite?
No. That doesn't mean
And Meg was doing well.
Yeah. I mean, we're doing that. We're doing duo fucking control. That's the scale. You're better. You're slightly better. You're slightly better than me.
I'm not. No, I'm better. You're not slightly better.
You're slightly better.
No, I'm better.
You're not. No.
I'm not way better, but I'm better.
You're slightly better.
No, I'm better.
You're slightly better. You're slightly better.
Nuts. That is
You're
nuts.
slightly better. Slightly. Gassing because I don't like the game. That's why. You're gassing yourself.
No,
now Apex, yeah. I'll give you Apex more than I'll give you Call of Duty.
Well, you think I'm better at Apex than you see Apex? I actually kind of had closer. Like Call of Duty. I feel like I'm way better than you.
Fuck no.
Compared to Apex.
Fuck no. Hell no.
Just 1v1 on Rust right now.
I am.
Oh,
I am fucking 1v1.
I've not played COD seriously since Modern Warfare 2, I think.
I'm big mad. I am big upset.
Just 1v1. It's, one match, one score.
I almost starched him until he got me in a spawn trap.
That's how you were starching. That's how you almost starched me. Don't fucking. The fuck you talking? I am big mad. Remember this fucking heathen.
This is pretty much our friendship here. It's me pissing off Shaq.
Edible.
And me being better than him at shit.
Of all the games we've ever played, this is your first time you were ever better than me at a game. I'm just saying, Black Ops 4 was the first time you've ever been better than me at a game that we played together.
No.
NHL?
Nope.
We played NHL once together. That's the only other time. Time.
Yeah, okay. NHL. That game, I am miles better than you.
I don't play NHL.
Yeah.
Name one other game other than Black Ops 4. What other game were you better at me?
Every Call of Duty ever.
You're fucking insane. You are absolutely fucking insane. I'm fucking mind blown. I am fucking. I have no alcohol.
Hold on, yo. Black Ops 1, when we were both really like trying to compete.
Yo, Black Ops 1 was dope.
If we're talking about dubs, you were better than me in dubs. I will admit that. You were better than me in dubs. I was ass in dubs.
No, I just mean we were both competing. Like, we played every day. We scrimmed for like 7 hours a day.
Yeah.
What would you give the round count?
You were in like a super slump. I remember this time you were in a super slump.
Yo, the super slump was not fun.
You were in a super fucking slump.
Ignored that super slump. I mean, I still wasn't bad. I just like wasn't me.
If I'm talking like our entire career, I would say I was better. I would say how you probably feel in Black Ops 4 now. That's how I was in Black Ops 1.
Yo, you are nuts.
You are fucking. I did not insane. Fucking. I've never slumped. You were in a slump, my guy. I remember. I remember you go days through scrims, straight neg, every map, like super bad. I never got replaced. I never got dropped in the starting lineup. I'll tell you that much.
I got dropped because I said I didn't care if you guys would fucking die. That's why I got dropped.
No, you got benched for a little bit. You got benched for a little bit.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
I remember he was trying some lineups. He was trying some lineups without you.
Nope.
He had he tried to Smuckers lineup without you. He tried. Edge tried.
Nah. I'm pretty sure I played in every single game.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did.
No, you didn't.
Why did you play for a team?
Yeah,
we
me and Shaq were both like top amateurs in Black Ops 1.
Okay. I did play a lot of Black Ops actually. Modern Warfare 3 was when I dropped off.
Yeah, me too. Modern Warfare 3 was ass.
COD 4, because COD 4 for the 2 years it was around. Because I did like World at War, but back then it was more a bit of a you play whatever. You know, it's not like the old game was dead after the new game came out back then. You know,
True.
Yeah.
Very true.
that was compared to now. Like whenever Black Ops 4 comes out, you know, who talks about whatever advanced warfare? I don't know what I don't know what it was. I don't care about COD anymore. But it was Modern Warfare 2 and World at Warfare. COD 4 and World at War for like just 2 years non-stop. And then when Modern Warfare 2 came out, I was like, keeps getting better. And then Black Ops 1 came out, I was like, my god, it just keeps getting better. And then Modern Warfare 3 came out, I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Modern Warfare 3 is where it fell off.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
Black Ops 1 was superb.
I mean, here's how I based it off of. Modern Warfare 3 only had 2 competitive game modes. Like, that's how you know it was trash.
What was it? Search and Dom? What's that one?
Search and CTF.
I mean, it's not. I mean, that wasn't crazy.
And they were thinking of cutting CTF out.
Like, I don't think the two. It was just. It was so bland. Like, it was just like the colors were all brown and gray. It just wasn't.
But that's how Black Ops was too.
Black Ops
was like in the Cold War, where it was like meant to be like dark and gray and shit like that.
There was some colorful maps, more colorful.
Yeah, but it was a good game though.
Yeah, that was the main.
I mean, the
Black Ops is one
multiplayer.
of my favorite. Black Ops is probably my second favorite Call of Duty.
Yeah, mine's is. I would say for my campaign, Black Ops multiplayer, it's 1 or 2. That and Modern Warfare 2 it's tough. I would probably say Modern Warfare 2 takes it, but it was close. It's close.
Yeah, I played CS last night. I am not good at that game.
No, that's a different ball game altogether.
Man, holy fuck! I am so bad at that fucking game.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
If he's like your competitive time, man. I mean, it's hard to play without a team, but you should try Overwatch. Probably the best.
I actually
team game out there.
I literally tried to get Shaq. I was like, "Yo, buy Overwatch on PC," and he's like, "Nah, fuck you, you piece of shit."
Probably the
That
best.
wasn't, that's not even the thing. That's not what you asked me. You said if I buy it on PS4, would you play? And I was like, if you're...
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I told you I would play, but if you were thinking like grinding out Overwatch, I wasn't gonna do it.
I mean, yo, I would play Overwatch if I had some friends that would like play with me. I would play Overwatch.
Like, we probably had Deli to play. I think Deli was.
I literally own it on PC.
I think Deli got Grandmaster at the highest.
Yo, that's crazy racist. You cannot say Grandmaster.
True. I mean,
Anyway,
he had a super whip.
yo, that is fucking nuts. Yeah, I mean, I'm down. I own Overwatch. I'll play Overwatch.
That's not super like.
That's really all I have to do is I have to get Deadly to play it, and then you'll be like, "Yo, let me play Deadly."
I'll just.
Because you dick ride that man with the fucking.
My boy who plays fighting games. Motherfucker, I got some of the.
But yeah,
I'm still big. Like, you really thought you were nicer than me in Black Ops 1. That is fucking.
no, I did not say that.
You did say it. You did say you thought you were better than Black Ops 1.
No.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Okay, well, if I did, I didn't mean it. What I meant was you were better than me in Black Ops 1. I can fully admit that.
Thank you.
But it was not the way Black Ops 4 is right now.
Yes, it is.
No.
That slump dropped you. That slump was bad. Then you capped off the slump by making the single worst play our team the fucking play.
Yo, we're making people really mad right now. Like, nobody wants to hear this.
I mean, I would just realize I was better than you in that. And
You were better than me at Black Ops 1.
yeah, Black Ops 1 was the first game you were better than me. You were better than me.
No.
Other than the NHL.
No, pretty much every Call of Duty after MW3.
That's a fucking lie. I mean, we didn't play any Call of Duty together. We didn't play Black Ops 1 together.
I know.
Or Black Ops 2, I should say.
That's how I know I was better than you.
But we never played together. In the Black
But I was better than you.
No, I mean, I didn't play those others.
I still competed in Black Ops 2.
I didn't really play Black Ops 2.
That's what I mean. And I competed in Ghosts.
I didn't play Ghosts. I never played Ghosts. I never played.
I'm better. I was better. That's what.
Of the games we've both played,
Wasn't Ghost like trash? I never played it, but wasn't it like
Black Ops 2 is the best Call of Duty game ever.
I didn't play much of that. It was a lot of people say it was good. I just never played it. I kind of got bored of it.
I was super bored of Call of Duty at the time.
Yeah, but Black Ops 2 was the best Call of Duty game ever made, and still is. It's really not up for debate. It was like the best competitively, the best in terms of pubs, like most balanced, most support from devs. Like, it was just the best game. Not my favorite, but it was the best.
I mean, it's the COD. Because one thing that helps was the game. And see, I don't know much about the esports scene on COD, but yeah, like I never see it anywhere like broadcasted on Twitch, like like on Twitter, or you know what I mean? Like, what is it? Is it even like Black Ops? Is it like?
Yeah, it's big this year.
It's big, I guess.
They're talking about selling franchising spots next year for how much was it, Shaq? 25 mil?
Oof.
I mean, that doesn't have...
I mean, Activision might be trying to do. I don't know.
I think they're inflating it. I don't think it's because Call of Duty esports is so big. It may be in the top 10, like esports, maybe.
I don't know what they're gonna. They might try to do ideas with because obviously Activision own, COD and Overwatch. So
matter of fact, we're trying to talk about the top 10 esports scene right now.
I don't know what the top. I mean, you've got the MOBAs, League, Dota. You've got Overwatch is definitely up there.
Overwatch, CS, that's 4.
CS.
Smash.
Where I put COD or Smash.
I mean, you could put both.
I mean, Deadman Tournament's clearly at the top.
Shut the fuck up. Competitive RuneScape is not a thing.
Rainbow. I'll put Rainbow. Rainbow will be 5.
Rainbow's definitely.
Rainbow 6. Yeah. There's been a tournament on when Division 2 came out after it was released. There was a tournament on that, but I don't know how. I know Destiny tried to do tournaments, and WoW obviously has or had tournaments like with their arenas, but I don't know how well they do for.
I wouldn't call those top 10 esports.
Yeah, I don't know how they do.
Fortnite's up there, I think, just because of the fucking the competitive scene is garbage on it, and like you can't have.
There's just so many players,
but it's up there.
You might put.
Apex. Well, let's say popularity-wise, maybe Apex.
Yeah, but there's zero competitive.
There's no ranking. Yeah, it's not ranking. It's just people. It's a popularity thing, really. Like you just get into it. Well, I think on Fortnite, did they not try to do like matches, and you get like score or like how well you do, and you can like progress. So they tried to do some sort of like system, but I don't know how well. No, I wouldn't know. It used to be, but PUBG's.
So I mean,
they have
right
league,
now. They do have it,
and it's looking big. Like people really like it.
Probably would put COD at. We're at 6 right now.
Oh,
COD at 7.
COD's over PUBG. COD's over PUBG for sure.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I guess I could put PUBG in.
League of Legends is number 1, right?
Yes. Yeah. Well.
Actually, okay. So there's 4. There's 4 that are all right there. CS, League, Dota, and Overwatch. Those are the big 4 to me.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how big Fortnite is, but again, I don't know how competitive it is compared to. It's not like it's an actual organization,
I'm leaning towards CS.
I don't know.
Then
at top.
I'm leaning towards CS.
No, CS isn't at top. CS is.
I was thinking like longevity.
It's been around for a while, yes, and a lot
majors, people love some CS fucking majors.
Yeah, it still does well, but I think again, I'd never know. Like when you go on Twitch when something's happening, like, I would never know when there's a CS:GO tournament.
But
You know,
I think that's just because you know. Yeah, well, I don't know when there's an Overwatch.
I suppose it depends because I don't.
It's what you pay attention to, right?
Yeah.
And I think the one that's at top might be League.
Yeah, definitely.
I just don't know if like the regular season matters as much
In League.
I think like I think if it's Worlds, but then if you go based off that, TI is the biggest. The international's big. I'll say international's bigger than Worlds at League.
Is it?
I feel so. Because when an international pops up, I hear that shit in like scenes that have nothing to do with Dota.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know how big it is.
So
they do go pretty. They do go pretty hard though, don't they? They do go pretty.
But yeah, those are the top four. I guess Fortnite's 5.
Wait. You said didn't you have Fortnite in your top 4?
No, Fortnite's number 5.
CS:GO, League, Dota. What the fuck? What was your 4th?
CS, League, Dota.
Overwatch.
What goes to there?
Overwatch.
Yeah. That was my 4. 5 is probably Siege.
I'd put 5. I'd put Siege at 5.
6 is probably Fortnite. 7's probably Call of Duty.
Probably. 8 is probably PUBG.
I think Smite might be up there too.
I'd probably put PUBG over Smite.
Yeah, PUBG, Smite, and then I don't know if we should just group
I'll just group fighting games.
Altogether.
I'll just put that shit just one.
Fighting games number 10 probably.
Halo's like 27th. Gears is like 30th.
Yo, the competitive scene for Halo is gone.
And Gears is like.
But I mean, it'll be on PC, so they might try and make a return. I think they will.
I hope so. I think
it will. Yeah, I hope so as well. I'd love to see it have a bit of a scene, have more eyes on it. Because I love Halo.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Weren't they doing like the whole like their pro league? They were on Master Chief Collection for a while, so it was like they had multiple maps on multiple games. On
console, probably. I don't know. Maybe I don't know I don't know. I don't know about Halo on console. Well, the MCC, I don't know. Halo 5 had a little competitive scene over the years it's been out, but it was nothing massive.
It's weird because if I think of like the best in-game ranking system ever,
Halo's good.
I think of Halo.
Yeah, Halo's solid.
And it's crazy that they cannot build a fucking competitive scene to save their life.
Well, it's just game popularity, isn't it? You need to have people playing the game and people watching it. That's the thing with console exclusives. I mean, there's no console exclusives. You're automatically at a disadvantage anyway. So
they had like a weird.
Is StarCraft still popping?
Not really.
I don't know much to be fair.
Like, the main league
I remember
shutdown. Was it Kespa?
I don't know. I remember back when we played competitive Call of Duty, StarCraft was number 1.
Yeah. I mean, StarCraft is still popping, probably, but like I think
it's not here.
I think it was Kespa when that shit shut down. It just really hurt.
Oh, yo, do we throw 2K in there?
I was thinking about 2K and Madden. I don't think
I say more 2K.
No, I'd say Madden. People just don't. I don't think people really give a fuck about like the 2K league, unless like you're a player like trying to enter the 2K league. I don't really feel like I hear people talking about it or watching it like that.
Yeah, me neither.
But Madden's been popping for a minute. Like still forever.
The only I don't know why I just don't like it. I don't like the single player controlling a whole team aspect. That's why I like the 2K League more than Madden.
I like the team aspect. It just mixes it up a little bit, but I don't know. I would say Madden over 2K.
I really want to see competitive FIFA with 11-man rosters.
Is that a thing? I don't think is that a thing? Is it?
I think
competitive is just the same thing as Madden. So one.
Yeah, no, but I'd like to see FIFA competitive with 11-man teams, yo.
Would that even work? I mean, I don't know anything about FIFA nowadays, to be fair, but...
What do you mean, how would it work?
That's just...
I don't know. FIFA just seems a bit...
In FIFA, you can create your own...
One person controls your own, like, character, and I don't know anything about FIFA. I know multiplayer, like, you switch between... when you're playing FIFA on your own, like, you're 1v1 on your mate, you're in control of everything. But like,
But there is where you create your own player.
right, and you have your own set role.
Yeah.
Is
Like
that-
you play a lot.
And you can have 11 people in there. Like you could play 11 versus 11.
I don't know how the fuck you would.
Yeah.
That's just so
That seems
hard
a
to like
bit-
organize.
Well, but if someone just wants to be like, nah, I'm going, just.
Like trying to communicate with like 10 other motherfuckers. That shit is nuts.
we had a hard time getting scrims with 4 people.
That shit is nuts. I don't even know
Yeah,
how
I
you
don't think.
like even have like a major with. I was surprised like how PUBG that shit functions. You're like in the fucking Coliseum with like 80 motherfuckers on computers. So
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean, that's super cool though. Like,
It's dope, but it's just not.
We're in such a good time, yo. Like, gaming is so cool right now. I fucking love it. I wish I knew more about everything so that I could actually watch it, enjoy it, and like analyze it. But really, the only thing I know shit about is Call of Duty. Like to watch it, understand it.
I follow a few different scenes. I always wanted like a true like esports Olympics.
Bro, can you imagine?
Call
I
of
mean, didn't they
Duty.
have it in? Didn't they have some game? I can't remember. Was it League or was it something else? I think in some sort of Olympic thing in Korea or China.
They always have like certain specific games. Always have like kind of country thing. I think didn't it
Countries
Overwatch
that
have
do it,
like
they do,
all star kind of thing?
Yeah,
I did the All Stars and World Cup, but I think
you
in an
imagine?
actual like Olympic type event with like real sports, there was also an esports section.
Yeah,
I don't know if it was Korea or China.
Yeah, one of them had that. I was
So
like,
it might eventually sort of. As
Can
soon
you
as people
imagine an event
they'll
like
do
an
it.
Olympic event where there's like 50 esports and like you represent your country, you make a team with your country for like team games, and then there's solo games, and like there's 50 events and all these teams are battling it out for like
It depends on the game though, because they don't really do solo events unless it's BR. But BR competitives are never really. I mean,
What do you mean
again,
solo
probably
events? Like
like
sports
an
games,
individual. Whereas like,
yeah,
oh no,
fighting games,
or
StarCraft.
fighting, yeah, fighting could work.
But
If they
like,
keep it to like MOBAs or because they're not gonna, it will get introduced at some point maybe, but they'd probably start with the really popular ones like a MOBA or a shooter.
I mean, you could go with our 11 that we have, and I would love to watch that.
that would be such a bitch to fucking organize. Ugh.
Bro.
Money.
Oh,
Ugh.
fuck. Can you imagine the money it would bring in, though?
That'd be fucking.
I can't be the
Well, it
only
may
one that
happen
would nut
eventually.
over this.
That'd be fucking dope.
Yo, let's set it up.
Okay.
I think it would happen eventually. I think you will see some sort of esports in like an Olympic type thing, but it'd be one game, either one that has such a big cash pool like League or Overwatch, or just brings in an audience, or it's gonna be a pop.
I'm pretty
Let's
sure
just get
there
Gork's dad to fund it.
was like a few years ago. There was like I think in Valencia there was like a esports like committee, international committee. So they tried to like set some
It
shit
will
up.
eventually, I think.
But
I think it will eventually.
I mean, the closest we've gotten is Call of Duty at the X Games, maybe.
I'm pretty sure Overwatch had some like World Cup country versus country
Yeah, they do.
versus-
They do World Cup, obviously just within the old game. Yeah. Teams. They
So
do it every year.
that's the closest we've had.
They're just countries, and then you play through, top 24, then top or 16, and top 8. You just kind of work your way down. And then you get
Yeah.
I think they do their finals when they get to BlizzCon. I think it sort of lines up with, but
Yo, and I kind of wish all sport, like real sports, kind of functioned the way soccer does.
How so?
I really like the whole relegation thing.
like if you get down to the previous league, and then
Yeah.
I
But
like that. That's good.
The other thing I also like, I kind of wish they went into playoffs. I wish they had playoffs.
Well, I don't know about much in other countries, but over here, you get like the Premier League, you get the Scottish Football League. Like they play all year, and then you have like whoever has the most points wins, pretty much.
Yeah, that's what I don't like about.
But then there's also like a second. There's like other leagues that happen at times. So like you always hear about like so someone could be winning the main, say, Premier League, like Arsenal and Chelsea and all that.
Yeah,
Man U,
but the
things like
top
that.
4 teams get into like the
But yeah, well, they don't, not from the league, but then they do like a separate. There is separate cups.
Yeah,
I think
like
Scotland even has 3 cups.
Carabao.
I can't remember what, maybe 2. But England do it the same. There's like separate cups, so the same teams in the same league will play each other, and then whoever wins that goes, and you win. So like a team could win the cup, but because they win those games, and it's like a playoff model. Like, so you're playing, you get knocked
Yeah,
out.
no, I just wish the leagues had a playoff format at the end of it.
Yeah, like the top 5 or top 10 teams or something, and then you just kind of, yeah, it could,
know.
yeah.
We got into an esports tangent.
Yeah. Regulations would add something.
I like relegation and playoffs. Like, I want those two to combine.
Yeah.
I don't know. It works for soccer. I don't know if I necessarily would want it for like basketball, but
well, it's Well, it's because like teams like it's because we have minor leagues too. Like, instead of having relegation for like our smaller leagues, we have minor league teams that like that's kind of like where all the players that aren't as good go. They don't play in a lower league that could get into the higher league. They play in a lower league that is like a farm team or a higher team. So I don't know. If we did relegation, we would have to change that, I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can you imagine the D League teams could get into, or the G League, whatever the fuck letter they're calling it now? G League, yeah. Can you imagine they could get into the NBA?
It does work for football, because you can go, I think in Scotland, I think there's 4 leagues.
Yeah, they have
like Division 1, Division 2, and then you've got the
Champion League
Scottish
and
Premier League.
Yeah.
So you can, and again, teams can go all the way up. You just, one season you finish in the top 2. I think it's the top 2 go through, and the bottom 2 go down to the previous one. So if you obviously go through the division, you're in the top 2. Boom, you get plucked in, chucked into the next one, finish in top 2. With it, before you know it, in a 2-year period, you're in the sort of top league, and then you're competing up for the top. So
yeah,
and as long as you don't finish in the last 2, you'll kind of always be there. So
yeah, no, I kind of like it. I like the way it's set up. I'm unsure on how I want esports to be ran too. Like,
it all just depends on the game, I suppose. Because
I don't know if I like the leagues, but I'm not sure if I want it just be like the way CS is, where it's just like random tournaments all the time.
I don't know how League or CS do it. I only really watch Overwatch nowadays. So and
Overwatch,
they do.
Or League of Legends is the same as Overwatch.
So they do like.
Except
it's not city.
Yeah, it's not city based.
Just brand
just teams.
It's just brand orgs.
Yeah. Well, if they have a lot. Doesn't League have a lot of They have like their own they have a lot of tournaments as well, because they'll do like an Asian region or a Korean region, an American region, a European region.
Yeah. So they have different.
It's not like.
But yeah, they're not tournaments though; they're leagues.
Like, and then the winners of that sort of go to Worlds, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then they have like 2 or 3 international tournaments.
Yeah. But CS is just like tournament.
Like not connected, just tournament after tournament.
Well, there is some tournaments. It'll be like, hey, if you finish top 8 in this tournament, you qualify for this major, where you and other people from that finished top 8 in other tournaments qualify for this major.
So as of right now, as far as like team esports, I would probably.
And then Call of Duty has it. Call of Duty will have, there's a league, and then there's like open tournaments that have no correlation to the league in any way.
I hate how fucking CWL is this year. Because it's like the pro league team, like what's the fucking point of it's just a tournament for money. It didn't make no sense. Like Fort Worth made no logical sense to me as far as. That's why I didn't watch it, because it's like, okay, it's just the pro league teams just playing in a bracket just for fucking good.
Yeah. What I think I need to see is get rid of these tournaments in general, And I think they need to have a minor league with relegations. I think if you're gonna have a set like this, there needs to be an opportunity for players to get in based on their skill level.
I don't know if relegations necessarily. I think franchising might work. You just need like a better farm system.
Yeah, they need a farm system. Yeah,
because that's why league went away from relegation. Because like, okay, whoever makes it in, they're just getting 10th place, and then they're getting relegated in that season.
Yeah.
So like, there's no point. So now at least you can build a brand, and the Orioles have an opportunity. You know, didn't work this season. You could just restructure, find new lineups, instead of just okay, you made it to the league. Congratulations! Now you're gonna get stumped all year. And that's the end of it.
Does league have a players association?
They sort of. They do. There is a player association. I believe Darshan is the president.
That's the one problem I have with franchising is how much power the orgs have. And
league is just fucking absolutely work because there's gonna be shitty orgs and players getting fucked regardless. That's always gonna kind of be nature of the game to some degree. But it's just that it's happening so much in Call of Duty this one year, and it seems like Activision, TWO is like, I mean, that sucks, but...
Yeah. Players are getting fucked over like crazy. Also, we're in the second, whatchamacallit, Red Reserve is selling their team.
Did they kick all the players out of the house because they couldn't afford it or some shit?
Yep. But I'm hearing the new team's going to be nasty. It's going to be like FaZe/Red Reserve.
I saw like the fake lineup. And I think Rated was in Reddit. So it's like, I want to say it's like Scraps.
Somewhat true. It's Scraps, Zuma, Attach, JCap, and Scraps?
I think it was Zuma. I think it was Attach.
Celium?
JCap. Cell.
Scraps and Zero?
That's a rumor. I don't know. It just seemed weird. Like, I didn't put a whole stock. Like, radio that kind of confirmed it. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't trust what any of these motherfuckers say.
What do we got for UFC tomorrow?
Isn't it? Is it the Holloway card? Is tomorrow the Holloway card?
Wait, there's actually nothing.
Is the Holloway card next week?
Yeah. UFC 236 with Adesanya.
That's gonna be such a fucking good card.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. Yeah, I'm really excited for that. In general, everything about it.
I'm kind of happy that there's no card this week.
It's been overwhelming.
Yeah, we won 5 weeks straight with a straight card.
Longer.
It's a fucking lot, bro.
There was one for like every podcast we did. We're on 10 weeks now.
You're not fucking lying. That is a good point.
Yo, shout out to us
for doing this shit like
for hit.
Yeah, and they're doing the same shit. There's like 3 cards back to fucking back after that.
Yeah, but yo, shout out to us. 10 weeks straight, we hit double digits without missing a week. Did you see what's happening when we started it? No, I'm proud of us. I'm proud that we got this shit going.
I mean, true.
Why you look like drinking that seltzer hurt?
Warm seltzer is just fucking... Seltzer's not good, but I keep drinking it.
You're muted again, Gork.
Oh, my bad.
What the fuck? How you keep muting yourself by accident?
I don't know. It's just the button I've got. When I rest my hand next to my keyboard, I must just like I don't know. It's a very sensitive keyboard, so that like for hitting buttons. So
sensitive keyboard for a sensitive boy.
Oh yes, you know it.
Oh, actually, I see you got that noise canceling. That shit work at all?
I mean, it's not really canceling. It's more
for the echo.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, if you're in a room that's kind of echoey, it helps with that. But to be fair, the way I've got the mic and all that set up now, it doesn't really. I don't need it. It's just I've not. It's up there because that's where my desk was before, if you remember.
Yeah.
So I've just not moved it. It's just I don't need it over here. It's fine, to be fair. But it does if it's like an echoey environment. What was it?
You see Petrosky got a webcam for his stream?
Oh yeah, I saw it earlier. Yeah,
it's a handsome man.
It's going to be getting all those e-girls, you know, all those EHP athlete female.
Oh, fuck! You see the EHP athlete that was fingering herself during EHP?
Damn, no, I didn't see any of that. No.
Yeah, I think it was like an e-girl.
Jesus, no.
EHP bitch. Yeah. Shaq, you want to hear some really nerdy shit?
Let me hear it.
So, fantasy EHP in RuneScape. So, it is basically who can play the game the longest. Or the most over a week or 2 week period.
Yeah.
It's
the longest and the most efficient. That's what it is.
Yeah, but it's really not the most efficient because people just play on Arty. Like, most of them just, like, jump around on the rooftop. So, it's really not efficient. It's just, like, who does it more. Who sacrifices their fucking body to not sleep and jump on click on a rooftop for fucking hours.
Yeah, man. People have their fun in many strange ways.
Do you get anything for, or is it for, like, bragging rights, essentially?
Yeah, it's just... there's high scores in the game, but it's kind of...
I don't think there's a cash prize.
No, well, not IRL, no. I mean, I think that the last one did have money. I think it did have money involved at the end. I don't know how much, but there was definitely something for the team. Yeah, it's probably a fair bit for the winning team. Yeah.
And they're like sitting there with piss jugs.
Yeah, piss bottles. I saw that one. Oh.
So they don't leave their desk, so they could just piss there. Bro, I don't think I've seen a more degenerate gaming group than RuneScape Fantasy EHP. Those are some fucking degenerates. I mean, good on them for having fun and having mental fortitude, but you are some fucking degenerates.
I mean, isn't the stereotype that RuneScape as a whole?
A part of the community, yeah. A specific part. The kind of elite, you know, sort of high-level community, as they call themselves. So, they just play the game for 20 hours a day non-stop. You know, and it's not the people that are. There's a lot of connections between, like, if you were to. I mean, I don't follow really any of them, so I don't know. But I see the occasional one from other people's like comments or retweets that I follow on Twitter. But I mean, there's a fair connection between people that are like slaving RuneScape and have like just serious mental issues, and you know, or like there's a connection. It's more than I'd say in any other game. To be fair, there is definitely a connection, but.
Well, I mean, this is like if you think of any game that has like super degenerates that are like browsing 4chan all day and like probably dabbling in some child pornography, I would go RuneScape.
Yeah, if it was a game that does it, then probably, yeah.
Like it has one of the
probably
scariest communities. Most racist. One of the most racist communities is definitely RuneScape too.
I just go into the wilderness for an hour, find the PK clans.
Holy fuck, man!
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, that RuneScape is a disaster. There's a lot of cool people that I've met through RuneScape, like you and Petrosky and fucking like the people that watch you. But man, there's a lot of fucking degenerates.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a bit. It can be crazy, really. Some of them, and worrying. But again, there's a lot. I don't know. There's definitely a connection between. I mean, I'd say to most MMOs. When you think of like World of Warcraft and all that, you know, I would say it's the same people that slave that game, day after day. There's definitely more of a connection between.
MMOs are fucking just meant to break humans.
I would say there's definitely a connection between those types of games and. You know,
mental health issues.
Yeah, people just. I mean, people. I mean, all the people they've done like the HP stuff and all that. I mean, how many of them realistically work a full job? And because you can't do it, like, you can't. If you want to do 100 odd hours in a week on RuneScape, you can't work a full job.
Well, I know there's some people that take vacation from their full-time jobs to do this.
Yeah, they do, which is fine. That, to be fair, 'cause if they've not got any holidays planned, what else are you going to do it for? But yeah. But you can't. But people play the game like that. That's not like a just tournament thing. People just do that consistently.
Yeah.
In their lives, they're just in such a state that they have the time and, you know, whatever's caused them to do it and don't do anything else. So it's it's an interesting one.
I know Pat was up to like playing like 3 accounts at once, and like
yeah.
I mean, I know that dude's had like a. I mean, he watches the podcast, so I know he's had like a weird life situation that I'm not going to speak on, where like he has the opportunity to play RuneScape for a crazy amount of hours. But he's also done a lot of self-improvement.
Oh yes, yeah.
Because he was a fat loser piece of shit, and now he's just a loser piece of shit. But I don't think he's ever done piss jugs. So good for him for that.
I don't know. I've never asked.
I think I've talked to him about it, and I don't think he's ever done any.
No, I don't think it was ever that bad.
You know,
I mean, sacrificing sleep and all that is fine, but like, I don't think.
Your eyes, Gork.
What was that? Blue. Color my eyes blue.
Sometimes I just look at mine and I'm like, holy fuck, those are some beautiful eyes. You gonna tell me I don't have beautiful eyes? Because I'll beat the fuck out of you right here.
Not bad.
All right, thanks.
In the sunlight, mine are cool. Weirdly enough.
I mean, I really like brown eyes on guys or like whatever. I really like brown eyes on girls though. Brown eyes on girls make me nut.
Green is like the I can fuck with a nice little green.
Mine switch colors.
Jess does.
Or they used to. Yeah.
So hers go from like super like blue to like gray.
Yeah, mine go green, blue. Fuck. What else? When's Mortal Kombat dropping?
April 23rd. Speaking of that, I have to fucking catch up on that fucking podcast they did today. Or Combat Cast, whatever.
Why did they like drop a load of shit?
They talked about Noob, Sidebot, and Aaron Black in a trailer for a new character, the Collector or some shit.
Yeah, I saw the Collector. I saw the Collector. Yeah. Fuck. There's something else that I lost my train of thought on because I got distracted by my eyes. Fucking pretty nuts.
Plans for the weekend?
I'm not doing shit. I'm gonna get a lot of sleep because fuck sleep or fuck work and not sleeping.
Okay.
Probably gonna play some games. Probably gonna watch some shit.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yo, this is the second last podcast before Meg moves in.
Before the kidnapping and the ensuing triad wars begins.
Yeah,
triads versus the woods people. It's gonna be a fucking nut ass war. Fucking triads versus fucking the elves. The dwarves. That's crazy.
Fucking. She's got a phone interview for my job on Monday, so like she's pretty much gonna have a job right when she moves here.
Hey.
Working together and living together, eh?
Working together, we won't see each other.
Oh, okay.
It's not like we actually work
just
together.
Same company, but like
you work in cubicles. I could literally go my whole day without talking to anybody.
Man, I like my cubicles like that. They have like those half cubicles, like you can like see everybody. So like,
fuck that. I don't want to look at it.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't. I don't mind it. It's not like we're having like conversations.
There's this bitch 2 cubicles back from me, and today there was nothing really to listen to, and like I just didn't feel like listening to music, and my headphones are kind of fucking up, so I didn't have my headphones in. There's this bitch 2 cubicles behind me that pants every once in a while. She goes like this. Bro, I've never been so fucking disgusted in my entire life. I literally wanted to go back there and beat the fuck out of her.
It's.
Oh, I remember what I wanted to talk about now. Yo, that song, Old Town Road, was like, it was kind of like a meme song at first, a little catchy. Then Billy Ray hopped on that shit. That shit is nice.
People were gassing that shit super hard.
Yo, I like it.
Like it was cool, but like I don't know, I'm trying to judging with my rapper ears. I gotta take them. Like it was like the thought of it more than anything was like all people were saying.
I like it.
It's cool. Like
yeah,
he wasn't saying shit.
Nah.
Yeah, the shit he's saying. Dude, I feel like he's kind of repeating shit in like a different way.
Yeah.
Like he said, a car, they driving around in my Maserati car. It was like okay.
It sounds good though. I like the way it sounds in my ears and makes me feel inside.
Shit was getting stuck in my head a few times today. But,
yeah. Yo, like another song that got stuck in my head like that is fucking "Murder on My Mind." That song fucked me up.
Still?
And like,
or are you talking about?
No, not still. Yeah. Especially like the fucking dude that went up and ordered drive-through with that rhythm. That shit was lit. I love that. Also, the fucking Boy Boy West Coast song.
The who?
The Boy Boy West Coast.
Who?
You was at the club. I'll send it to you later. It's a meme song, but I like it.
Okay.
Yo, we probably pretty good to end this. I'm running out of shit to talk about.
I'm ready for bed, to be honest now. Looking at the time. It's almost 3 o'clock.
There you go.
3 a.m.
Gotta get on a division grind.
Yeah, man. Division 2. Baller. Balling.
Yeah, so probably good to end it. Yo, thanks for coming on, Gork. Staying up late as shit.
No worries.
What do you wanna pimp out?
I'm joking, man.
What?
I was gonna say your dick, but I've already got that, so.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Your Twitch, your Twitter? Your
All scaffed. Everything.
Everything's scaffed?
So.
Yeah, we call you Gork, but yeah, scaffed.
One day.
So was your Twitch before? Was it Gork? Where did Gork come from?
That. Ooh. No, that was from someone just making variations of my name, and Gork just sort of stuck. People were just making like different, just different shit to call me, and then
it's weird that everybody goes with Gork. Like that's what it is. It's Gork. It's not Scaffed. Like, nobody comes in and they're like, "Hey, Scaffed." It's like, "Nah, what's up, Gork?"
Yeah, I think that's got a better ring to it, but I can't get it. So love to get it.
So Scaffed on everything.
Everything, pretty much, yeah.
You stream RuneScape and sometimes some Overwatch.
Rarely, occasionally, but nothing serious.
Yeah.
All RuneScape, baby. Old school RuneScape, not that trash RuneScape 3.
Yeah. Our shit is down here under us. Follow us. I'm Frauds_IR.
Shy_Y_IR. I don't tweet shit. I just tweet. So
Meg's about to be done school, so she's gonna start editing for us. We're gonna start putting out some YouTube content soon. We've got a lot of content recorded. We're just waiting for it to be edited by my lazy piece of shit girlfriend. I'm just waiting for her to respond to that in the chat.
Terrible. Terrible.
And yeah, thanks for listening to the podcast. We'll be back again next week. Shaq, you upload episode 9 to YouTube?
I just have to
list it?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Sounds good. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks again for coming on, Gork. I appreciate you.
No worries, baby. It was good fun.
Alright. Peace out.
Have a good night, boys.